everybody. Welcome to kdmoonchild's world and welcome to a card review. I am Katie. I thought we would do a little walkthrough of this incredible deck. I'm so excited to see what all the cards look like. I could only see a couple of them in the ad when I bought it, but I was so intrigued as an artist. The art is exciting and well, you know, we need to look at it to really tell. I need to tell you, normally my card decks come in a plastic shrink wrap. However, this one didn't. So I don't have to go and struggle with that with you for this deck. As you can tell, this deck is by Jennifer Sorini and Yoshino, sorry. It's in a big sturdy box, but it's kind of square. It's neat. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that pretty? How about that? It's beautiful, huh? And the side. So no matter how you want to store it, which direction, you're going to have an identifier like the bridge of a book. Here is the ISBN number in case you wanted to take a copy of that. Let's see if we can get there now. I was like, we can get this thing to clear things up for us. Anyway, there you go. That's the publisher, RP Studio. On the back, it says, explore the intersection of art, artistic creativity, and technology. The crossroads of technology and spirituality unveils captivating connections between ancient wisdom and contemporary innovation. This singular tarot deck, created in concert between artist and technology, reveals to readers that the common artery through which this wisdom flows is the human imagination. The vast inner landscape of infinite creative potential that is always in dialogue with time and space. 78 cards, 192 full-color guidebook, and a keepsake gift box. I always love how they throw that in there, like, oh yes, I will do nothing else but keep the box. Sorry, I digress. The tarot card images in this deck were developed in collaboration between artist and technology. They were created in part by generative AI. So there you go. YouTube, there's the confirmation. Okay, here we go. Everybody ready for this? Let's see. Nice flip magnetic box. Sturdy. I like the gold interior. Here's the book. Oh, and it's paperback, but almost, you know, one of the nice kind of paperback books. Awesome. And then inside, you have the deck itself in a separate box all to itself. So I can get it out of there. Ugh. Okay, so this is the keepsake gift box, y'all. Okay, whatever you say. I love it. Here's the card deck in a regular flip-top box. Ooh, that must be the back of the cards. Okay, we'll look at the cards later. Let's look at the book first. The guidebook. Oh, how beautiful. I'm going to do a quick go-through of the book because we really want to look. I don't know about you. I really want to look at the cards. This is a relatively new deck. Come on. Okay. Yeah, it is. This year, 2024. First edition came out in June. little acknowledgments by the author and the artist. And then here's your table of contents. My, my, my. Oh, come on, camera. I tell you. There you are. Okay. The artist statement. I used to have a recurring dream where I would wake up in a void. Crawling on my hands and knees, I searched for anything familiar. My screams were met only with their own echoes. Most nights I searched endlessly without resolution. Then, one night, my hands found a doorknob. Opening the door, I was greeted by a lit corridor lined with mirrors. I saw many versions of myself, the potential, the unrealized, and the future me. I was then that child, approached. As he drew closer, As he drew closer, I recognized him as my younger self. I wrapped my arms around him just before I'm waking up. That goes on. I didn't read the whole thing. Let's read the book to you. Would you like me to read this to you? Sorry. Anyway, here's the foreword. Oh, cool. That's the artist's statement by Yoshino. Forward is the Breakthrough Deck of Our Generation by Mitch Horowitz. Wrote the forward. And do the deck. Tells you a little bit about how the deck works and how to use it. And then there's a little bit about who is Mitch Horowitz. So here's the introduction to the book. How to use the cards. Oh. Joan of Arc. I hear voices telling me what to do. They come from God. Robert. They come from your imagination. Joan of Arc. Of course. That's how the messages of God come to us. I love that. How to use cards. Brief overview of the key symbols. You have the crown. You have the tree of life. You have the keter, which is the crown. The kokama, which is wisdom. I can hold these up for you. Which is wisdom. The bina, or the bina, which is understanding. Wisdom is the father. Understanding is the mother. The crown symbolizes divine intelligence. Ooh. Oh, and there's many more. I love this. Very awesome. They seem to be covering many different, awesome. Hidden sphere. 4 worlds. The tetragrammaton. I knew I'd get it. That word. Okay. Anyway, this is very different. I love this. The cherubic aspects. So we even gets in a little bit into Kabbalah. You have the zodiac, the planets, and the elements. This is quite a nice little reference book, actually. The front of it, you can use that for many other things as well. Now we're looking at the major arcana. Here is the Fool card, which is, oh, that isn't the front. Is that the front of this? Yes. Here we go. Front of the box. Fool card. The Naive Dreamer is what it's called here as well. And awesome. And then it gives you the keywords that have to do with it upright or reversed. And what to imagine. Reveal what is hidden by exploring stream of conscious writing. Set a 10-minute timer and write down your thoughts as they come without filtering or editing them. Need inspiration? Consider the writing of authors like James Joyce, Virginia Woolf, and Franz Kafka. Awesome. I'm going to skip a little bit ahead. Let's see. Let's look at the Justice card. Interesting I picked that one to stop on, huh? It is the Balanced Scales card. And here you have the list of the symbols given in the front of the book. The astrology symbols, the elements, and so on. The Hebrew. This is interesting. Very, yeah. It ties everything together. I love it. Look at the Tower card. Vertical tunnels of reality. Looks like the Tower of Babel. I think, isn't that who it's supposed to represent in the long run? We have the Seven of Wands. Let's see. Four of Cups. What is the Five of Cups? Lose your delusions. Six of Cups. And then finally the Seven of Cups. This is the one that, if you're a political reader or whatever, they call this the Illusion and Delusion card. Here it is called Desire, Distraction, and Dreams. But it's your choices. Which cup are you going to choose to get your nourishment from? And nourishment, they mean spiritual nourishment. Get your truth. See over here. The upright. The keywords are illusions, temptation, desires, and fantasy. Reversed, it is reality, practicality, groundedness, and consequences. Interesting. Awesome. And we have the Page of Cups. What a beautiful card. AI is fun to create images in, isn't it? I love this. The Queen of Cups. The Emphatic Artist. Doesn't really follow the rider weight in the images, but here you go. King of Cups, the Lord of Compassion. Here you go. The Ace of Swords. Look at that sword of truth. Whoa. Cutting through that gamble. See the cards down below there? Interesting. Mental clarity, paradigm shift, and breakthrough. Sword of ultimate truth. I like how this book is organized. Six of Swords is the invisible current. Oh, my goodness, I love these. The King of Swords. The Sage Philosopher. The King. Yeah. There he is way down here. Look how big that throne is. And you have the Two of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. This is going to be a fun deck to use. I mainly bought it to add to my collection because I am also a tarot deck collector. And here's your King of Pentacles. I like how the kings are all in a dark silhouette. Did you notice that? And then that's it. He's the end of the book. There's nothing for notes. One little pretty little blue page. And that's the book. It's a very nice book though. I'm going to have a lot of fun getting to know these cards before I use them, so it may be a while before you see them in my repertoire. Okay. And now let's look at the cards themselves. So now, I'm going to flip but it is sturdy. Hey, there's our sealed plastic. That's why the whole box and everything isn't sealed, it's because the cards are. So, let me find something to cut into these with. I think I can get into it with my fingernails. These are my nails too, by the way. I go through phases where I, pardon me, trying to find my scissors. I have a pair of scissors up here somewhere. There they are. Of course, they were right next to the area I was looking, where they're supposed to be. There we go. Got it. Okay. I guess you still get to watch me struggle with the plastic. Hey, does that make you just want to come and subscribe? We need to talk about that, you know. Hey, join me. I do these card readings every time I get a new deck. Card readings. I do these card reviews every time I get a new deck. So here we go. Here's our deck. This is the back. No gilding, just simple card edges. Let's take a look at these cards. How about I bring you down just a little bit? There we go. You can see that a little better. Here we go. First card. King of Pentacles. See, we're starting at the back of the book. Oh, come on. Camera. There. Once you figure it out, camera, let me know and we'll continue. King of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles. They look like worlds. The pentacles do. They don't look like coins per se. That's interesting. Well, I guess they kind of do look like coins. There's the 9. The woman all dressed in her finery standing in the garden. And the Rider-Waite. 8 of Pentacles. 7. 6 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles. You know, this deck reminds me of a deck I just thought of that I don't see up there. Where did I put that deck? It's called the Uncommon Tarot. I guess I've got it put away somewhere. I'll go find it. Anyway, it's very much this style. We have the 4 of Pentacles. These are nice and thick cards. 3 of Pentacles. Oh, that's nice. That's interesting. The 2 and the Ace. Wow. The King of Swords. The Queen of Swords. So not only is the King in shadow, looks like the Queens are pretty much in shadow as well. There goes the Knight of Swords, the fast-moving knight. Page of Swords. 10 of Swords. The 9 of Swords. I'd say he's worried. The 8 of Swords. The 7 of Swords. Six. 5. I'm just going to be quiet for a minute. You can see what those cards say on the bottom now that my camera has finally decided to cooperate. Straighten that up a little and get my hands out of the way. Two swords. And the ultimate sword of truth. Yes. Okay, here's the King of Cups. Queen of Cups. Ooh, she's not in shadow. The Knight of Cups. The Page of Cups. Oh, look at that. Family celebration. The Ten of Cups. That's a beautiful card. The Nine of Cups. The Eight of Cups. Seven of Cups. Illusion and Delusion card. It's your choices card. Six of Cups. Five of Cups. The Four of Cups. The Three of Cups. Oh, I love it. Look at those three women. Oh, I'm assuming they're women. They have dresses on. Two of Cups. I guess I shouldn't assume those things, should I? The Ace of Cups. King of Wands. I apologize. Look at that. And there's the salamander. King of Wands. And it's interesting, there's a salamander, but he looks like he's sitting in the desert. Looks like he's at Monument Valley, or, you know, somewhere in the Sahara Desert. Look at that. Very red ground for sure. Come on, computer. Let's focus. There we go. There's the Queen. Yeah, I wasn't far off. Egypt. So the wands are in the desert. How interesting. Interesting themes I'm starting to pick up on here. There's your Ten of Wands. Wow. Like going into a cave, but look at all the precious stones around this person. Nine of Wands. Oh. That's the Nine of Wands, yes. The Eight of Wands. The Seven of Wands. The Six of Wands. The Five of Wands. Four of Wands. Oh, that's beautiful. The Three of Wands. Wow. The Two of Wands. The Ace of Wands. Look at that wand. I'm going to bring that one up a little closer just so that I can make the camera try to focus again. Look at that. It's beautiful. Now we're going to go into the Major Arcana. We begin with the World card. Look at the bear down here. Oh, there's the rabbit. If you look very closely, they're all there. Interesting. Judgment card. That is pretty close to Rider-Waite. You've got all these people down here in the darkness. The Angel of Judgment is looking over the Sun card. I like that. Black-eyed Susans instead of sunflowers. That's interesting. Still a sun card. I mean a sunflower type flower. Ooh, how beautiful. Look at the Moon card. Interesting. But you can see back in here, there's an illusion in this. Moon is great for creating or hiding what is really there. There's the Star. The Tower, like I said, doesn't that remind you of any depictions of the Tower of Babel? It sure does me, or the Tower of Babel, however you want to say it. Ooh, look at the Devil card. The Temperance card. The Death card. Whoa. That's interesting. To me, the Death card is the Rebirth card. This picture does not depict rebirth. It's ending of the physical body. Interesting. And then they have the Hanged Man. There's a person in there? Let's look at that a little closer. Huh. Oh, yes. This is his head. Okay. Have to use your imagination. And here's the Justice card. Interesting scales. Pardon me. The Wheel of Fortune. Wow. There's the snake and the eagle. We're all there. Then we get the Hermit. Oh, he's neat. So his staff he carries in this depiction is not the light. He himself is the light. Oh, wow. I love that. The Strength card. Okay, you can focus now. Interesting. These are in a paper collage style. I love this. The Chariot. Oh, wow. It's a flying chariot. How neat. And the Lovers. We're getting close to the end, you guys. And then this card is the Hierophant. Yeah. I would say that dude's our systems. He's in charge, doesn't he look like? I mean, he's like the cardinal. So yeah, government systems, religion, our systems. And here we have the Emperor. The Empress. Oh, wow. I would say she is definitely the depiction of abundance. Isn't she beautiful? Look at all that fruit and flowers and everything around her. And then you have the High Priestess. Fascinating. I'm sorry, I'm getting lost in the art. And then you have the magician. And he has his wands. They're all there. He has a wand, a sword, a cup, and a pentacle. And the infinity symbol right here. Interesting. I love it. And then we get the Fool. This Fool looks like this Fool is getting ready to take a dive off a cliff into the ocean. Wow. This is appropriate. This Fool is taking on the flow. Well, thank you for being here. This is really, this has been a good deck to go through. let's take a look at the cards and see how sturdy they are. Are they going to hold up to the test of time? Do they pass the bend test? Kind of bends. How fast does it straighten out? Still kind of want to just kind of stay bent the other way. But they are a little thicker than the average card, but at the same time they're very flexible. They do not have a plasticky feel on them, yet they are very matte and waterproof. See how they shuffle. Bear with this hand, I'm sorry. They shuffle really nice. They're a little bit larger than the typical tarot. I mean, as in larger, I mean they're long. They're long and narrow. It's interesting, it's a long, narrow card in a short, stubby box. But yeah, they shuffle nicely. They do, they really do. So, there you go. What card did we get on the top here? What do we have? We got the Strength card. Well, I have the strength to tell you all, thank you very much for being here. I appreciate your time. If you'd like to see more, I do many other things. This has been a walkthrough of the Artist Decoded Tarot and Guidebook. I would like to invite you to join me on Tuesdays for a live stream where I do nothing but we get together, we drink coffee in the morning, we have good conversation, and we get some inspiration and motivation. So join me on my live stream on Tuesday mornings, right back here at 9 a.m. Pacific time and 12 Eastern. Thank you all for being here. This is the Artist's Decoded Tarot deck. I thank you for being here. Make kindness a habit, and remember, together we thrive, but as long as we stay divided, we will continue to dive. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.